Hey guys, Dan Howman back with another Watcher of Realms video. All right, we finally got this figured out. I recorded all of my Void Rift Hard clears. It took me a couple hours to do it. The last boss was pretty hard. I figured I'd start on phase 3 because I figure the most people are going to have trouble with phase 3, so let's go through the footage. I'll show you, I didn't cut anything out, so this is how long it took me. We'll go through, we'll fast forward sometimes. We're not going to go, spend, it's a 50-minute for just phase 3 here. We're in phase 3. You saw all attributes of Marksman increased by 20%, so you're definitely going to want to use some Marksman if you have it. Here is the very first boss. I don't remember all the bosses off the top of my head, so we're going to have to kind of remember what happened here. What do we got going on? So this one is true damage or defense penetration. Okay. So I don't think this one was too bad. Yeah. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? All right. So we got Morrigan. We got, what the frick is her name? What the frick is her name? What's her name? What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? I have no idea what her name is. No idea. Araka. There we go. There we go. I was right on the tip of my tongue there. All right, so we're picking out our team here. I'm taking forever picking out my team. What are we doing? What are we doing? We need at least 2 tanks because we got 2 blue circles we need to defend. So I got 2 tanks in here. Let's fast forward a little bit. What did we end up picking here? All right, so here's the team. We got 1 healer. We got this little Aatrox guy. Aatrox? Maybe that's the other guy. No, this guy's Aatrox. Just messing around with him instead of Decimus. Kind of just want to play around with him for a little bit. So we're just messing around with him. We're throwing him on the ground here. Just let him hold off that wave. Totally unnecessary. I just was trying to mess around with the new hero and just trying to see how much damage he can deal, etc. Only doing 2,000. He doesn't have very high attack, so I was like, okay, never mind. We're gonna pull him out. So we are going to drop Reeve. Honestly, I've been really loving Reeve. He's fun because he gives you the more experience, but he's also fun because he slows, he procs, and he keeps himself alive. He does have a heal every time he autos, which is pretty cool. You know, you can see that 3,400 every time. Pretty cool. I don't have him built super tanky, but I have him built for damage. Put my other tank down. Now I'm going to put my healer down. You can see I'm not covering the left side with my healer, unfortunately. I probably should use Ezrein more often because he can, give those heals out of range when he needs to. Put down Silas over there. We put down my little Aatrox dude. We're going to let him, deal some damage, and if he dies, no problem. He actually, when he dies, he puts off a little AoE field. So that's good here. Now, you of course don't need these heroes. I'm going to say this in the beginning of this. You don't need any of these heroes. These are just the heroes that I use because I have them built. I have them leveled up. Obviously, I have a lot of legendaries on my account because I'm a spender, but you absolutely do not need legendaries. I have seen Bucket clear this entire thing basically with only epics. But that was a while ago. He hasn't done that on a global server yet, so I know it's possible to clear most of these with full epic teams. This one was pretty easy. That one, the first level, they seem to get harder as you go through the phases here. So this is phase 3. All right, what are we doing now? All right, so we're gonna go to the next one. Here we go. We're gonna mess around. Which one is this? We're gonna pull out Aatrox. We're gonna put some other stuff in here. What do we got going on? Okay, this one. We got 2 defend points. This one's quite interesting because you have the defend point up here that's just for air. So I brought Toriel along because she has kind of this really cool ultimate with lots of range. Obviously, she's an epic, so that's going to be pretty useful as well because I think most people are going to have her built. She's really good for GR3. She's really good in a lot of different content here. So apparently, I'm going to place Araka first for some reason. I'm trying to figure out how I can place so I can hit multiple things. That area, you'll see a spawn that'll come this way. A spawn, this is the air spawn. Whenever it's a circle like this is the air spawn. So the air spawn comes this way, comes over, and then comes back over there. I placed my tank first over there. Now we're going to have another wave coming in through here. So I'm going to place another tank. So you have basically 3 waves coming. This one's quite fast. But you only need 2 defenders, you can see here. Even though there's 3 paths, you can see the 2 defenders is going to work no problem. Okay, we're going to put down our healer and try to cover as many spots as we can. So you saw me face him left so that I can cover this placeholder down there. Now the air is coming. So the air guys are coming here. So we're going to put Silas down to help kill the air enemies. I'm thinking about my placement here because he doesn't do a very good job of attacking this way. You can see the air enemies actually go kind of behind him. So I was like, oh damn, I totally placed that wrong. But at least now he's covering the other two lanes. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop my Toriel down over there, and she's gonna take care of those air ads for me. She's really nice because you can pop that ultimate and she can take a longer time to clear the ads, right? So she can attack the whole map, right? So when you need that extra help, it's kind of nice. It's kind of like Ezrein, but for damage dealers. So that's pretty cool. And here we go. Chugging along here, nothing crazy happening. It will get hard. Here's the air wave. So this is the air wave that's kind of hard. You can see I do have my Toriel ult now. So what I can do is I can drop that, and that's just going to allow her to attack sooner, right? And I think it probably boosts her attack or does something else, but it definitely gives her full range. I forget if it boosts her attack or not, or does anything like that. But you can see once they go into this stone form, they take a lot longer to kill. But you can see, boom, that's doing that. That's totally fine there. So now what we're going to do is I'm sitting here like, what are we waiting for? And then we killed these two over here. So now we're going to just drop a Raka to finish those guys off. You could have sold someone and moved them, whatever you got going on to finish those last two. Because I must have procced their stone form, and they just sit there in stone form until you basically kill them. So, okay, what do we got? Okay, so we just unlocked being able to see the boss. Which fight is this? Summoners, what did it say? Something about summoners and, oh yeah, this one's annoying. Yeah, this one's pretty annoying. Well, this one's not as bad, but this is kind of starting to get into the mechanics of the last fight. This is Lysair, the boss over here, who's in stone. He is going to be the last boss here. So I'm trying to figure out what the best placement is to cover this one. I believe I failed this one a couple times. Yeah, I did. So this one, it takes so long to kill these enemies once they go into stone form that if they stop in front of a tank, they can easily overwhelm the tank because now there's 4 people being blocked and the enemies will start going straight through, you know what I mean? So this is definitely a bit more difficult. We failed this one a couple times, and we're going to try some different strats here. Let's see if I can find the one where I actually clear it. Does this one clear? Doesn't look like it because now we're starting again. Okay, let's see if we can find the actual clear here. Let's go through. I think this is the one that I finally cleared it. Yeah, it was. Okay. All right, so here's what I ended up doing to beat this one. Let's rewind a little bit here. So the very first thing I did is I dropped my Arrogance right here. My Arrogance is in very good gear, and he has the range to attack, so he was kind of nice in the middle because that allows him to attack, you know, this tile, this tile, this tile, and this tile. So it's really nice. You get a nice little coverage for him, and he also has AoE when he's in his ultimate, so that kind of helps clear out some of these. And you can see he's hitting like an absolute truck. I have the attack damage set on him, so he uses basically only auto attacks. So that's pretty good. Now I put my 2 tanks next to him. I put my Vortex down here. This ended up being a little bit better than the original run. Now, also, this is a really good spot for a healer, this bottom tile, because you can also cover this right-hand side. I got Wrath down here, who does have some AoE healing, but he was not able to keep himself alive with just himself. So now we got Vortex on him, and it's going to make it a lot easier for him. My last 2 placement are my 2 mages, so we're going to drop them, and we're basically just going to allow them to attack the entire way. I swapped that out because you could see Morrigan was not covering this single tile right here, so I swapped with Virna because she has a bigger AoE, a bigger targeting range. So then I put my Morrigan over there. The key is having all 3 of these overlapped with many allies to attack, right? So if I have all 3 tiles in between, in front of these guys, now everyone can hit those besides Silas. Silas is going to help on the right-hand side with Wrath, but now I have my mages, I have Arrogance, and I have my 2 tanks able to attack all these tiles. Pretty easy after this point. I set up this, and you can basically, I could probably done this without even an ultimate. You could probably just let them auto-attack everything down. Once I got the layout worked out, this was quite easy. I did fail this a couple times, but that's that. So we're basically just waiting for all the teams to come by, and that's that, okay? Now this is the gold level, the next one. This one's not too bad. I have this new thing where I kind of just place Arrogance right in the middle, and then I'm trying to just kill them quicker. If you're struggling to beat the level, just block this last entrance here and put like 1 or 2 defenders, and then, you know, just attack everyone here. You can do it this way if you want to just get a faster clear. So you can see I put 3 blockers here, and then I have all my AoE damage attacking into, you know, into that area, right? So this one is going to be pretty easy, I think, for everyone. These gold levels are definitely quite easy. So here we go. We're just chugging along, beating this one. This is really not that crazy. Nothing really going on here. So let's move forward here. Okay, so we got our gold, we got our stack of gold, we got all that good stuff. Now we're going to finish up, and we got the last boss. So you can see I got 30 minutes of footage trying to get this last boss down. I spent a lot of time. So I watched some videos from some other people who have done this on YouTube, Bucket and some other guys. And then I was trying to find a strategy that worked here. So a lot of people are putting a tank here to block the first ones. And then they're kind of gonna handle the left side. I think I wiped on this for quite some time. I watched Bucket's video and saw the way he did it, so then I wanted to try his strategy. So I'll show you his strategy. This is what Bucket recommended. He put in someone like Silas or the big noodle shooter. What's the noodle shooter's name? Big Setram. Someone he recommended putting Silas or Setram over here to attack this right side and kind of solo that side. And then I was trying to use basically my strongest damage dealers to get Lasir down. I had some mages and I had Araki here, but Araki was just getting eaten by these slimes, so that wasn't working out for me. I was getting real annoyed about this point. I'm still trying Silas on the right hand side. This is another try, and now we're going to try something different here. I wonder, is this the one I finally cleared? I don't remember. I think this might be the one I cleared, so let's see here. Is this the one I cleared? Yeah, it was. Okay. All right, so we'll show you this one. This is the one I finally got to clear it with. Here we go. So what I did this time is I used Hatsoot instead on the right-hand side. If you have Hatsoot, she's really strong here. I don't know if you can do this with epics. I haven't seen someone who's done this with all epics, but Dolores is huge here, Silas is huge here, and Hatsoot is huge here. You can use someone like Arrogance and Zillatu as well. Also, the tank, what's this dude's name? I just got him recently. I just pulled him. I can't think of his name right now for some reason, but this dude's real fat. He gives himself heals and all that good stuff. Put him down first, and then I put Hatsoot facing up. Hatsoot now is allowed to attack all of these lanes and all the lanes over here, and I can use her ultimate to help clear when these spawns come out. So basically what happens is a summoner comes out here and spawns these little slimes. They go both directions, and when they merge, they turn into this big slime, and they basically just kill everything. So it's quite insane. So put my tank down to block, and then I put Hatsoot down. She's going to just sit here and basically help out clearing everything. You can see now as soon as they spawn, I use the ultimate. I don't know why this isn't reaching. I thought this was supposed to reach right here, but it's not. Anyways, and then now I'm going to drop Arrogance down. Arrogance is going to help out a lot with single target damage on the boss. The boss is going to deal a lot of damage when he comes out, so you're basically just going to get as much single target as you can, and you just want to nuke that dude as fast as you can. You want to nuke him before he's able to walk around, because he moves a lot, and if you can kill him when he's down this path, it's just going to make everything a lot easier, right? So we're going to drop all our big single target damage. I got Arrogance and I got Silas, and then I got Dolores to boost both of them. So if you can see here, she's going to boost all of these guys, and that's going to make it able to get this boss down here. So we're going to sit here and just slowly take out everything, and then soon the boss is going to start moving. Oh, I was so confused. I thought I paused it. So I dropped Isolde here. You want to have the last person down be quite tanky, because I think he does a big damage on the last person casted, if I'm not. Let me see what this Void Whisper does. I kind of forget what really happened. I think it does a lot of damage to last placed hero. You saw it took Isolde's shield off, but it really didn't do much else to her. So you can see now I'm going to pop Dolores for the ult, and I'm just going to start just smashing this boss with my single target damage, right? So Silas and Arrogance are basically just going to solo this boss for me. They're going to deal a lot of damage. You can see my Isolde is taking quite a lot of damage, even with a healer here. So the last person placed, I think, just gets hit really hard. And there you go. We were able to burn the boss down. No big deal. Okay. That's the hardest. This is definitely the hardest fight in all of them. But we were able to definitely finish this off no problem. I don't know why I keep pausing. I must got distracted by something else. And then the rest is pretty easy peasy here. The rest is pretty easy peasy. So you kind of just chug along and smash everything else. Arrogance and Silas kind of, you know, I don't even have a tank here. And these two are just kind of smoking these oozes because when they finally lose their health bar, they just turn to stone anyways. So everything else is really easy. You can just kind of let it play out. I did finally replace my tank there just in case, but you know, half the time they don't even make it there. You can see as soon as that health pool goes away, then they turn into stone and do weird stuff. Those did merge there, and that's what I was talking about earlier, how they merge and they start doing a lot of damage. So you want to kill them before they merge. You can see my Arrogance and Silas are really taking those enemies out, and they're from these summoners here. Same thing on this side, but Hatsut's obviously there to clean up the whole right side by herself. So okay, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We were able to get the rest of our loot. I forgot a chest over here, so I went and snagged that, and then we got all our loot for the day. We got some good stuff here. I'll show that real quick, I guess. Boom, get our last stuff, and then we were able to get everything here. We got a couple summons and some other good stuff. It resets tomorrow, I think, so if you haven't done it, hopefully this helps you guys. I'm gonna try to put phase 2 and 1 as well. I want to start with 3 because I figured most people had questions on the last boss in 3, so I want to start and get this video out today, and then I'm gonna try to get the other 2 out today if possible as well. So there we go, finish everything. We got some stuff. We get to sell all the gear because it's poop. It's poo-poos. It's poo-poos, as always. And then we get an artifact chest and some other cool stuff, and we get to leave, and we're done for the day. And then you get to grab your single tiger rewards. Don't forget to grab those. You can see I still have a red dot on my Void Rift, and you got to go in here and hit claim, and then yeah, boom, you get some ancients, you get some mithril, some more summons, all sorts of good stuff. So all right, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I always hit later on these, and then you can choose later. I don't know why it gives you multiple pop-up windows saying, hey, are you sure you want to do this? So okay, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Man, I bought some stamina packs. I did a crap ton of farming. I've not got a single ancient in 2 days. I've done probably 700 runs on stage 20. Really annoying. Just not even a single freaking ancient piece. I've also been messing around with a free-to-play account. So I've been messing around with the free-to-play account. I just want to I don't know, have something else to do while I'm in auto runs. I'm not playing it a lot. I don't know that I'm going to make any content on it, but just been kind of messing around and doing some, you know, some stuff in here. Just messing around a bit. So I just want to see how it is as a free-to-play because I never really got a chance to, you know, play free-to-play at all. So we're going to messing around here, and that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like and that subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.